Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I have a Dell G15 5520 laptop. I'm going to show you how to get inside, access your Wi-Fi card. So first thing, power down the computer the correct way. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip the computer over to access our bottom case screws. Now there's 3 screws here towards the left, 3 screws toward the right of my screen, and these 2 down the bottom middle. After that, I would start up here near one of these corners with a small flat plastic pry tool. I say plastic because they tend to scratch your computer less than a metal one will. And starting in one of these corners, I would gently, slowly pry up this bottom panel from the rest of your computer. Now, you don't want to put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Just keep it on the outside, go nice and slow. And if you get stuck in a section and you can't proceed anymore in that direction, go to the other side, start there, and continue around. Once you get your bottom case off, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, I have it sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like any help with tools or supplies for your computer projects, there'll be a link above. Also below in the description, it'll show you all the tools and supplies and accessories that I recommend for my viewers. Now, before I do anything in a computer, I always either remove or at least unplug the battery. Computers are safest to work on when as little power as possible is running through them. So I'll show you how to remove it and unplug it now. Now, here's your battery down here. It's held down by 4 screws all along the top edge, and you can see them right here, M2X4. That's what kind of screw it is and the location with this white arrow here. So you've got one here in this corner, one here toward the middle, one here toward the right, and then one up here in that corner. So that's how you would unscrew the battery. And then the battery plugs into the motherboard right here. Now, as with most cables and cords in a computer, try not to pull on the wires as much as possible. Try just to get it around the plug. Now, this one was a little hard. There's a section right here in the middle. You'll see it on your computer where you can put a pry tool there and press it out, but those are only so effective. So unfortunately, what I would recommend is grabbing these cables as close to the port and the plug as possible and pulling a little bit while at the same time pushing out there, and that's how I would get that battery plug out. Okay, so now that the battery has been removed or at least unplugged, we can proceed deeper into the computer. Your Wi-Fi card is right here towards the left of my screen underneath the fan. It's held in by a single screw right here on the left, that black screw. When you release that black screw, the guard, if you have one, will come off, and then you'll be able to pull this Wi-Fi card out of this port right here. The only thing that will still be attached are these antenna wire. They run through your fan here on the edge into this hinge assembly underneath this panel. So the way to get the antenna wire up, those are just snaps. They just snap directly up and off of the Wi-Fi card. And then to get them back down, it may take a little effort if you're not used to it. They have to be at a straight 90-degree angle to snap onto that card. And they are fragile enough where if you don't have it at the right angle and you force it, you could damage those snaps. So just go slow. Don't force it if it's not snapping on, and you will be able to get it right at that right angle to snap those back on. Now, the Wi-Fi card information, this was an Intel AX201. It's also compatible with a killer 6550i card. I will have that information below in the description if you're looking for your own Wi-Fi card replacement. However, to make it easier on you, there will be a link above. Also below in the description, it'll be a list of all of these replacement and upgrade parts for this specific model computer. So I will have that list below to make it easier to find those parts for this specific model. And I guess the last thing to shout out about this type of repair in a computer, if you are having Wi-Fi issues, if you can't see your networks, if you can't link to your desired Wi-Fi networks, it could be that your card is bad and needs to be replaced, but it also could be a driver or a system issue. I will have a link above and below in the description. It'll be a tutorial video showing you how to fix a situation where your Wi-Fi is not reading on your computer, because again, you may not have to get in here to do a physical repair if you can fix it a different way. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related link section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.